I have a feeling this episode is going to piss off a lot of fans who haven't accepted current Trek as a continuation of the traditional Star Trek universe. And I am all these fans. Hey, Commander Fennec here, and Spock has an accident where he is somehow magically transformed into a full human being by interdimensional beings. And here are most of the problems. This is a prequel series, so we already know Spock's journey. We know his acceptance of his human side took decades, and the major shift with him properly accepting his human side and seeing it as a strength and an advantage actually took place during the V'ger incidents and culminated at the end of the voyage home. All these realizations he's experiencing in this episode are all happening just too soon. So this is an alternate timeline then? Then why don't they just go ahead and admit it? I would be much more accepting of these stories if we knew this wasn't taking place in the Star Trek universe we grew up with. You mean like you accepted J.J. Abrams movies? Sorry, did you miss the memo about never talking about those monstrosities ever again? Just making a point, McClock. Oh, and it's not just Spock I had a problem with. Savitt, his future father-in-law, displayed way too many emotions during the dinner. It was meant to be funny, you know? Oh, it was. But is it really funny if it goes against the traditional Vulcan way? We all know what your answer would be. And frankly, I felt the story a little boring. We knew Spock would be fixed by the end. There was no tension there. And are we really asked to believe there were interdimensional beings living on a moon in the Vulcan system and no Vulcan ever went to explore it to find out what's going on? Seriously? It's hard to argue these points, but for me, despite its flaws, the episode redeemed itself with Spock's speech to his future mother-in-law T'Pring, and the one with his mother a little later on. Okay, don't get me wrong, these were two great moments, well written and well acted, but Spock's understanding and realization should not have happened at this time. It's too soon! So you must be happy T'Pring decides she and Spock should spend some time apart then? Absolutely not! This messes up the Amok Time episode. Essentially, this episode is ripping canon to shreds. So what happened at the end with Nurse Chapel? Totally messes up their relationship as seen in the original series. It's a complete mess, Commander. Was there anything you liked? Pike. Anson Mount's nuanced comedic timing was pure perfection. He remains the best thing in this show. I like seeing Sam Kirk again. So there you have it. An uneven episode, which throws a wrecking ball into established canon. But if you're able to put that to one side for a moment, you'll get a couple of good scenes in there. Doesn't really sound like much, does it? No, it doesn't. I'm awarding Charades 2 paws. But tell me, what did you think about this episode? Share your thoughts in the comments. Live long, and may the Force be with you.